Hello children, how are you? Hope you all are good and healthy at home. Welcome to today's class. Today we will discuss data storage in a relational database management system. Before that, we have to check how the data is stored in this RDBMS. RDBMS, data in a relational database management system, RDBMS, is organized in the form of tables. Then, what is a table? The RDBMS database uses tables to store data. A table is a collection of related data entries and contains rows and columns to store data. You can store data in a tabular format. Okay, according to this row wise and column wise. Row means horizontal alignment, column means vertical alignment. A table is the simplest example of data storage in RDBMS. A table is also considered as convenient representation of relations. A table is also known as relations. A table can have duplicate tuples. Tuples means records or rows, while a true relation cannot have duplicate tuples. Okay. Let's see one example of this table, students table. Here 4 columns are there: ID, name, age, course. 4 rows are there: 1 Adil 21 computer, 2 Aziz 22 mathematics, 3 Kashif 24 physics, 4 Wakar 20 chemistry. 4 records, 4 rows, horizontal alignment. Okay. Then what's a field? Every table is broken up into smaller entities called fields. The fields in a student table consist of ID, name, age and course. Vertical alignment, that is also known as columns. Okay, clear? A field is a column in a table that is designed to maintain specific information about every record in the table. Then see children, what is this row record? A row of a table is also called record. It contains a specific information of each individual entry in the table. It is a horizontal entity in the table. For example, the previous student's table contains 4 records, 4 rows. Let's see one record or row in the table, 1 Adil 21 computer. This is one record or row. Okay, clear? Then what's a column? A column is a vertical entity in the table which contains all information associated with a specific field in a table. For example, name is a column in the previous table which contains all information about student's name. Name is a column, vertical alignment, that all names we can see from that column. This is one column. Okay. Then just take an overview of this. What is a record? What's a row? What's a column? What's a field? Everything. This one is a table, student table. ID, name, age, course. These all are fields or columns. Vertical alignment. This is one column, red in color. Okay. Then this is one record or one row. That is horizontal alignment, yellow in color. Okay. Then this is one field or one cell or one data, single cell. Clear? The next one, data types. Data types are used to identify which type of data we are going to store in the database. Fields themselves can be of different types depending on the data they contain. Data types in OpenOffice base is broadly classified into the following categories. First one, numeric types. Second one, alphanumeric types. Third one, binary types. Then fourth one, date and time. First one, numeric types. Numeric means numeric values we can store in that particular field or column. Numeric data types are used for describing numeric values for the field used in the table of a database. Numeric data types in a database can be using for storing information such as mobile number, roll number, door number, year of school admission, true or false statements, statistical values, etc. The different types of numeric data types available are listed here. First one, Boolean. That means yes or no or true or false values. Tiny int, integer values. Small int, small integer values. Integer, integer values we can store in that particular field. The range is different in these all integer types. Tiny int, small int and integer. Big int, that range also between this one to this one. Just check these all ranges. The numeric, number. Decimal, decimal values. Real, real values. Float, float values. Double, double values. Okay. These all types of numeric values we can store in a database. Okay. Next one, alphanumeric types. That means alphabets and numerical values. Alphanumeric types. Long varchar, then char, varchar, varchar underscore ignore case. These all are alphanumeric types. That is characters we can store in this particular field. Okay. Just go through the description. Long varchar memo stores up to the maximum length or number indicated by user. Character, char, characters we can store in that particular field. Text type, varchar also text type, varchar ignore case text type. Okay. The next one, binary types. Binary data types are used for storing data in binary formats. Binary data types in a database can be using for storing photos, music files, etc. In general, files of any format can be stored using the binary data type. The different types of binary data types available are listed here. Long var binary, image. Binary, binary fix. Var binary, binary. Okay. Binary details, that means images, music files, photos, everything we can store by using this binary types of data. Okay. The next one, date and time. You know about this. Date and time we can store in a particular field by using this data types. Date time data types are used for describing date and time values for the field used in the table of a database. Date and data types in a database can be using for storing information such as date of birth, date of admission, date of product sale, etc. The different types of date and time data types available are listed here. Date stores month, day and year information. Time stores hour, minute and second information. Timestamp stores date and time information. Okay, clear? The next one, another term, that is a primary key. A primary key is a unique value that identifies a row in a table. By using this primary key, we can identify a row in a table. Here, check this one, client ID. That's a primary key. Your roll number. That's a primary key. Here, client ID and order ID is the one client, 3 orders for that client. Here, check this one, 00001. That orders we can see 1, 2 orders placed. Okay. In this client table, the primary key is client ID. In the sales table, the primary key is order ID. Okay. A primary key is a unique value that identifies a row in a table. Okay. Clear? These are the basic terms of this database management system. Data types, tables, fields, columns, etc. Okay? Okay, children. I hope it's clear to you. The notes of the topic is attached. Go through it and study very well. That's all for today. We will meet in the next class. Till then, take care. Thank you.